welcome back to my channel. People tend to think someone is fat because they don't work out, they don't eat right, maybe they're not disciplined, they're lazy, they don't love themselves. That's like the belief that society has, and maybe that's the belief that you subconsciously hold for yourself, you guys. But as I've been on my self-healing journey and been doing the inner work, I've come to some realizations that I want to share with you guys, and I hope that they can help you. As somebody who has struggled with my body image, struggled with my weight my entire life, it's really taken such a toll on my self-worth and my self-esteem, my self-confidence. I've come to realize that your outer world, including your physical body, is just a manifestation of your inner world and what you have going on in here and in here. Society's expectations aside, you know, it's so important to look inside of yourself and recognize the thoughts that you have, the beliefs that you've carried, and the identity that you have created for yourself. That is going to shed some light on why you look the way you do. Okay, and so this video is just meant to grant you some clarity, some insight into my world. I'm not a doctor. I am a woman who's on my spiritual journey, on a self-healing journey. And like I said, I have so much experience in this because me personally, my personal experience of what I've felt throughout my life, as I've been meditating and just looking inside of myself, I've learned some things, and I really feel that they can help you, especially if you're wanting to heal your body image, transform your body, change your identity, and just regain your self-worth, you guys. Because I want to start this video by saying that no matter what you look like, how you physically look is not related to your value. Your value is internal. We all have physical bodies, but your value is your soul, is your essence, is your being. What's allowing you to speak, express, love, be. That is what makes you beautiful. That is what is important. But we do live in a physical world, a physical plane, where we have to interact with one another, and people's judgments can hurt you. Your own judgments can hurt you. And so that's why if you do want to make a change, I'm going to show you from an emotional standpoint and from a spiritual standpoint what can help you. Okay, so the first thing I want to tell you guys is that our beliefs create our reality. Okay, so I mean quite literally, what you fundamentally believe about yourself is the reality, the physical reality that you will create. Okay, as within, so without. Okay, and so if you believe that you're big or fat or plus size or whatever you want to call it, if you feel that you are overweight, then that is the reality that you're going to get. You're going to do everything in your power to maintain the image that you have of yourself internally. And this is subconscious. So 95% of our behavior is from our subconscious mind. Okay, only 5% of our behavior is from our conscious mind. So you might think to yourself, let's say you're trying to lose weight, right? 5% of your actions are going to be from that, oh, I'm trying to lose weight situation. But the 95% of your habitual actions that you're just used to doing is coming from your subconscious. That's what's driving your actions. That's why you might be in the midst of doing something and then you don't even realize why you're doing it. Well, because you're moving from your subconscious mind. Now, the thing about this is that if you can tap into your subconscious, you can change your physical reality, change your mind, change your life, change your thoughts, you change your life. And so it's very empowering when you realize this, because you realize, wow, a lot of my actions, the majority, are stemming I wasn't aware of why I was doing what I was doing. If you have this belief that, oh, I'm fat or I'm bigger than everyone else, then the key is asking yourself why you feel that way, and then changing that belief, making that belief invalid. I thought, for example, I have a very naturally curvy body, meaning like my boobs are huge, things like that. And so like in school, I was taller, like elementary school, taller than a lot of the kids, way huge boobs in like 5th grade on, just naturally. I was the only black kid in my class, so I just looked different, had a different body shape and whatever. So I got this thought in my head that since I'm taller and curvier than the other kids, like I'm bigger than the other kids, like I was taller than the boys, so I created this belief. I gained this belief that I was big or fat. And then for the rest of my life, I moved from that belief. So maybe 5% of me was like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight. But 95% of my actions was doing everything to maintain the belief that I held deep within. So when you tap into yourself, and you can do this through journaling, meditation, silence is when you're able to observe your inner world. Sit with yourself, be with yourself, and observe the thoughts you have. Ask yourself, why am I overweight? And allow yourself to answer that question, and do not be afraid of what comes up, because we all have a shadow self, and that's like considered the dark part of you, the part that you try to hide, the part that you don't want to face, you don't want to see because it may be painful, it may be scary. Allow that part of you to surface up, and it's going to answer those questions for you honestly and just raw. Don't try to suppress it down and push it down and be like, dang, I don't want to feel that way. No, allow it. Just observe it and allow yourself to see where this belief stemmed from, because naturally, we're not just overweight by accident, if that makes any sense. Okay, and I know this can be a sensitive topic, so I'm trying to be mindful of that. And like I said, myself, I've struggled with my body image my whole life, of just feeling that I was too fat. Okay, so there are reasons that you are overweight, and it's important to see, where did it stem from? Maybe it stemmed from you, maybe it stemmed from classmates, family members, TV, whatever. But when you get to the root, you'll see, okay, oh, this is where I gained this belief. Well, do I actually believe that about myself? And you can go from there. This is why just going to the gym or getting a trainer or changing your diet is not enough, you guys. Especially like to the trainers out there, if you're wondering like, why can't my client get it? I've given them the meal plan, I've told them what to do, I'm trying to keep them accountable, and they just can't get it. Because you guys, we're working from the outside in, but we need to work from the inside out. You have to change your beliefs about yourself to change, and then your outer world will match that. And so it's just very important to get to the root, because if I ask you, why are you overweight? You might say, because when I look in the mirror, I see there's fat on me. So I see fat, so I'm fat, that's why I'm overweight. Because on my physical body, I see fat. No. Again, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. People who are super fit, they have an internal belief that they are healthy and fit, and then their outside reflects that. Why? Because from that belief, they prioritize their health, they prioritize the gym, they prioritize an active lifestyle because they identify as a healthy, fit person. So we're talking about our identity here, and just becoming self-aware of your identity. Because again, if only 5% of our behaviors are conscious, then it's like you're hitting your head against a brick wall trying to figure out, well, why am I not seeing the results, or it's moving so slowly? Because you're holding internal beliefs that is stopping that. Okay, so that's why I see this as like a spiritual thing as well. And so for me, You know, right now I am on a self-healing journey, a wellness journey, and that includes my physical health. You know, I do love my body now, but I know that I can be even better. I can be even more healthy. My stomach could be flatter, my arms could be more toned, like my face could be slimmer. Like, you can't be afraid of your greatness, right? And so instead of just going to the gym, also tie in the emotional, also tie in the spiritual aspects, the mental aspects, and be like, okay, well, what are the blocks in me? What stops me from going to the gym? Where other people, it's part of their everyday lifestyle. Well, why isn't it for me? And when I was meditating, I realized, because I don't think of myself as a fit person, I think of myself as somebody who doesn't work out, and that working out is hard and it hurts, and there's so many other things I have to do. So it's about an identity. When you can be real with yourself and see where you're at, then you can make a shift if you want to make a change. Okay, so it starts inside. When we try to move from the outside, physical, in, it's very hard. Okay, you want to work from the inside out. Talking about blocks, right? Emotional blocks, energy blocks that can be preventing you from being your ideal weight or making a shift if you're not happy with your body image, right? Okay, so now let's dive a little bit deeper. Okay, so for me, what I discovered was when I was asking myself, why have I allowed myself to gain so much extra weight? Okay, and I was so shocked at the answer that surfaced within myself, which was, I gained weight on purpose to hide myself. Because when I was growing up, it was not safe to be too beautiful. Okay, not in the home and not outside the home. Like I said, I have a very curvy body, and I know that I'm beautiful. It attracted a lot of attention, the wrong kind of attention. A type of attention that I didn't like, okay? Being a small child and getting looked at by grown men and commented on my body and stuff like that from a very young age. So I didn't feel safe. If my body was super slender too, super poppin' too, like that in my head, subconsciously, that would just make me more of a target. People would have more of a reason to approach me or say things to me, or I equated that with danger. Okay, so this is deep, I know. Not even I knew this. I gained weight on purpose to hide myself. So maybe it's the same thing for you. Look at your childhood. Look at your experiences. Were you forced to hide yourself? You know, was it dangerous to glow and shine? Or would that have produced negative results in your life? I came to realize that gaining weight was protecting myself. You know, it was a physical manifestation of me trying to shield my body, protect myself, make myself undesirable. And, you know, again, somebody might be like, well, why would you want to do that? Because I felt safer that way. And especially when it came to men, I thought to myself, if a man can love me fat or fatter than how I should naturally be, like, if a man can love me overweight, then that means he actually loves me. He actually cared about me, which is so sad, you know, and no way to live. And you know, that's why this channel is Healing Honey, because we're glowing up together, we're healing, we're becoming more self-aware, we're creating more self-love. And first of all, your body belongs to you. How you choose to look is okay. If you are comfortable having extra weight on you, that is 100% fine. I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't matter what people think. You know, of course, prioritize your health. You wanna be alive as long as possible. You know, if it's slowing you down, if your energy is down, if you have little ones you have to keep up with, then perhaps you should make a change. But when we're talking about just like society standards and what's on TV and the celebrities, like who cares? You know what I mean? Make sure that you're making changes for yourself. Now I understand that, okay, I'm in a different place now and I'm safe to be myself. I'm safe to shine. I'm safe to be as beautiful as God made me to be. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. They can call me conceited. Oh, do you think you're this and that? And it doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm allowed to be great, and I'm allowed to shine, and I'm allowed to be a bad bitch. Now I look at my body and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna make some improvements, and it's safe to do it. And that is so empowering and so beautiful. When it comes to all of society's pressure, I'm just gonna give you my personal advice, okay? If a guy can't be in the gym with you, working on your body and working on your health together, then he probably doesn't deserve you. Okay guys, so remember I was telling you about our subconscious mind, and one way that we can reprogram our subconscious mind to reach your goals and lose weight. Some affirmations that you can use is like, losing weight is easy. Losing weight is easy. Losing weight is easy. Losing weight is easy. I like to record my own voice on my phone and play it over and over. That helps me. Say these things before you go to bed, like right when you're about to fall asleep. Start saying these things in your mind over and over and over right before you go to sleep. This is gonna help you reprogram your subconscious mind. Getting healthy is fun. Being healthy is fun. Getting healthy is fun. Being healthy is fun. You know, and then this is just gonna like reprogram your mind so that you change your mindset, because you don't want to let your mind control you. You tell your mind what to think. You command your mind what to think. Take back your power, take back your control, and create your reality. You are a co-creator of your reality. You're not powerless. You're not a victim. You're not at the mercy of what your family's history is, or how other people perceive you, or even how you've been your entire life. Because I've noticed with my body that it'll just take like not that many days at the gym where I just start seeing the results instantly. Why? Because I'm just working on my mindset. Now I'm seeing the results so much faster. You guys, you also want to look at your patterns. Like I said, I've struggled with these bad habits my whole life. So look at the patterns in your life. For example, emotional eating. It's like a comforting thing, right? And so whenever I was feeling stressed out, whenever I was feeling sad, I would turn to food for comfort. That would soothe me in the moment. But these patterns, you want to find healthier ways. First step is just self-awareness, you know, and then just being gentle with yourself, not being so harsh with yourself, and just learning new ways, little by little, making changes. Just get out there and just do the smallest things. Recently, I took my daughter to the skating rink, and that was so fun, you know, so just things like that. I'm about to get a cruiser. I'm gonna be cruising out here, okay, like a bike, you know, it's just like, so there's little ways, swimming, you know, weights. But when you challenge yourself and push yourself, you see what you're capable of. You build your strength physically, but you build inside. You change your mindset, you empower yourself, and you shift into whatever it is you want. You know, you decide for yourself. You know, body positivity doesn't mean any specific size. It means you feeling good about you. Okay, so I hope this helps you. Leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I'm sending you so much love, healing, power into your life, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.